Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my garage. All I can say is, damn these vehicles. There was nothing wrong with this thing before I put it up, other than the radiator was leaking. So I put that stop leak in it, and that's basically taking care of it. But now I go to put the daggone thing on the road, and now listen to what I got. It's not the brakes. I did put smaller tires on this thing. Can you hear that vibration? You will in a minute. And I don't know if it's the tire, the rims. Hear it? I have no idea what it is. The only thing I did was change rim sizes. I lifted them up, and I didn't feel anything rubbing under there. But it is freaking, and it's humming down there. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's got something to do with the wheels. It's not the brakes. And the thing is, that's the only thing that I've changed. So I gotta right now assume there's something to do with those wheels. But I don't think so, because I had those wheels on there all winter long. I drove through the freaking snow and ice and everything else on these freaking rims. And I didn't have this problem. I can't believe both of my freaking wheel bearings are shot just from sitting. As you can hear, it's freaking horrific. It sounds like they're grinding and humming and everything you can think of. I don't know. This is the 08 Jeep. I don't think the brake pads are doing it. Could be. I don't know. I drive it till it. Growl. Okay. Here we are back with that grinding noise on the Jeep Compass. I got it on the scissor lift. And what I can do with the scissor lift is I can actually put it in gear and listen and see what I got. That's why I have a scissor lift. Put it in gear, and now take it off. I got all kinds of freaking noises. And of course my anti-skid going crazy. Get Patricia out of here so she can kick it on it and see what I got. I'm gonna go pull those wheels off though first, and then we'll run it without the wheels. Stuff going on. Noises going on back here. Go back up again. Let's just stop them all. I can actually stop them all. And now that one back there wants to go. So I don't get it. Anyway, come out right now. I don't know if I got a bad. I can't remember if this has got a carrier bearing on it or not. But that's my next step. And that's the nice thing about a scissor lift. I can't do it on the 4-post. Well, I could by using the jack stands and then dropping just dropping it down a little bit, and that'll leave the front of the rear connected. But I would hate to have that take off on me right on through the back door. Well, this is off the ground and the wheels are just hanging. So all right, stay tuned. That's where we're at. Let's back up a little bit. I'm not taking the sway bar. I'm not taking the sway bar in. All I'm doing is trying to get the anti-skid disconnected, and that'll pop off of there. That's gonna be. Can't get my hands back there. Okay, I'm on my last step here, torquing the wheel over here. What I did is I pulled one out of a 09 Jeep Compass. The wheel bearing on this side is off that 08. On this side, I couldn't find anything wrong with it at the point, so I went ahead and swapped it out. This one here again, I took it off an 09 just a little while ago down at Wilbert's. And I did buy a wheel bearing. Problem is, I couldn't get that snap ring out of there so I could push the bearing out. So I gave up on it and said, the heck with it. I'll go ahead and down Wilbert's for 20 bucks. I'll get a, actually here's the receipt. What did he charge me? Spindle and bearing, $32. And core was $3, which I took down to him. So that evened out. That new bearing that I bought, I'll go ahead and take that back to Advance and get my $30 back. So it wound up being about the same price for a whole steering knuckle with the bearing and a anti-skid. That was the other thing. I know I wasn't going to be able to get that anti-skid sensor out of there either. So I wind up having to buy a new anti-skid sensor to go in there. Anyway, so that's where we're at. We're going to go ahead and torque this down. It says 100 pounds on these nuts, and get it out. We'll do a test drive on it, and hopefully I'm done. Wow, it's been a rough week and a half. Okay, and of course the last thing I had to do was plug in the anti-skid. Hopefully that'll work for me. And we'll get our air box. Like I said, it's behind the air box. The easiest way the only way to get it actually. And their box is held in with grommets. Come on, here you go. Can't do it with one hand. All right, here we are. Let's do the test ride on this Compass. Serious. I can't get past the freaking ball. What are you doing? All right, let's do this thing. I'm tired. Holy cow. I have changed this cockamamie. I did the passenger side. I pulled it, replaced it. This side here, I pulled it, replaced it, and then pulled it again and replaced it. So the driver's side I've done 4 times. Passenger side I've done once. The caliber, I pulled it off and then put it back on. Driver's side, and pulled it off, put it back on the passenger side. So you can see how many times I've done the steering knuckle. All right, here we go. Okay. Brakes. See how we do. Perfect. Oh my God. Just gotta get the brakes worked in. Oh, beautiful. Oh, success. Oh my word. It's freaking wind is whipping right now. You can see the storm rolling in across the top out there. Beautiful. Get everything. Oh, beautiful. Oh, thank God. Persistence pays off. Man. Yeah, we got some serious wind. We got good. Gonna wash all that freaking salt off from underneath. Whipping me to left. She's quiet. I can hear it. You can hear me talking. I'm already at 60, so. Alright. I'm going to get control of the steering wheel here. Oh, I'm so thrilled. On my way back. Take a little bit for the rotors to clean up, but other than that, she's driving straight as an arrow, other than the wind blowing me. Man, I fixed 2 vehicles today. Fixed this thing here, and I also fixed the 03 Ford Explorer. That needed a coil. So, wow, it blew me all over the road. Do something about that gas cap. But I don't have any check engine lights. I don't have an anti-skid light, which I was afraid I was going to have because of that bearing. And that's a good way to tell if you've got a bad bearing, is because your anti-skid may kick off too. And unfortunately with the anti-skid, if the anti-skid kicks off, you're not going to have four-wheel drive either. So, all right, I'm done. We are done. I thank God for the strength and the persistence to be able to do what I do. All right, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. And we'll catch you on the next Dana Crosby's Vlogs, or Dana Crosby's Garage Project. Gee.